Hello and welcome to the channel that covers everything where health and technology meet. And today, what's new on the Tonal in 2020. And this is a video I knew I would create, but I figured it'd be more like at the end of 2021. But they have jam-packed so many new features in since I got it in February, now being just the beginning of December, that it's worth creating a whole video about. So let's go ahead and jump in. So it's going to be a bit of a rapid fire video, working my way up to my favorite features that Tonal's implemented. But I'm going to start with dance cardio. Now, while it's not for me at all, my daughter loves it. But what it really does is shows that Tonal's starting to work away from just being a workout or lifting machine to a more of a full workout machine, allowing you to have entertaining cardio options and just starting to have more offerings overall. So they're trending in that direction, which makes it do more for you and helps you justify this purchase because there's so much you can do with it. My next item is that they added heart rate monitor support, so something like a Scotia or other heart rate monitors like that, or the Apple Watch, they both work fantastic, and that's something that's important when you're doing a workout like this with a high-tech machine like this. You want to be able to see your heart rate on screen, so another nice feature. They also added a leaderboard, which is pretty basic right now. It basically just is who worked out the most and shows everybody that's participating, but it's still another motivational factor, and I expect it to grow over time, so just a nice little thing to keep you working out and make you not want to cheat or skip days. They're also working to add a lot more types of content to the Tonal, including pre and postnatal, boot camps, Pilates, and a lot more things like that. So one, the variety is really nice. So you can have a lot of different choices to use or material to follow. But also that they have targeted material for people in certain situations that want to know how to handle that situation or take a course best or most appropriate for them. They've also added achievements. Don't want to break that streak? Well, you better get to your Tonal and work out. Know that you're almost at that milestone? Well, go get it. Know that if you push a little bit harder, you might hit a personal best on a set. These are all motivational things, but they help you want to work out more and harder. And that's what you want a machine like this to do. They also added Apple Music pairing. I haven't tested it myself and I haven't used it, but it's just another one of those things that helps you customize the Tonal experience to what you want out of it. I hope this video is helping you learn more about the Tonal or get excited about some of its features. And all I ask is you hit the like button. Huge assist for my channel, and I really appreciate it. Another nice feature is movement replacement. Have an injury, have a hard time with a certain exercise? Well, if you're following a program, you now have the ability to select an alternative movement and replace the one in set. They've also added form feedback, which is nice for a lot of people that are concerned about getting the Tonal, thinking that they might not use this correctly or they might hurt themselves or their just form isn't right and they don't have a personal trainer there to teach them how to do things. Well, with the Tonal, it watches how you work out, it recognizes how you're moving, and it will give you feedback during your lift to tell you how to make little changes to do it more appropriately. They've also added a muscle view, so when you go to work out, you know exactly what muscles you're going to be targeting, but also at the end of your workout, it's going to show you what muscle groups you targeted based on all the workouts you did. So it's nice to have a better understanding of what you're getting into and what you also accomplish at the end of your workout. Another thing they've done is added a lot of UI or user interface improvements. And I got this in February, and I can't exactly remember everything they've done since then, but I do know that they've made a lot of changes, improved it a lot. No longer is there a time where you're like, wow, why don't they do this? Or why did he do that like that? Everything's starting to be laid out so well. It flows well. You can find what you want. It's just becoming a very, very well-built user interface. And it's just so easy to use and get to what you want to do. They've also added arm placement overlays to the screen. So when you're going into a workout and say you're switching from one workout to the other and these arms need to move, well, there's normally a little demo on the screen so you can actually watch the instructor and see where they're putting the arms. And usually that's going to be enough. But sometimes you watch and you're like, was it supposed to be here or here or this or that? And you're just not 100% sure. Well, now, as soon as you go to adjust the arms, it pops in these little diagrams or these overlays and it says, this is where we recommend you put them. Now, obviously you can tweak them from there, but it just, again, it makes the whole process easier and helps you feel more confident in using the product appropriately and just knowing where you're supposed to be, as well as making that transition from exercise to exercise that much more fluid and easy. And saving the best for last, and my favorite feature is Smart Flex. Now, if you ever pick up a dumbbell, let's say it's a 35-pound dumbbell, that's what you have. But when you have technology like this, you hope that they can kind of take it a step farther and let you get more out of your exercise, even if it's a 35-pound lift. And with SmartFlex, they're dynamically changing the resistance throughout the lift, so that way you are being challenged throughout the entire lift. So as you work out, you will see that number fluctuating all over the place. So that way if you're lifting up or even returning, it's challenging you throughout that whole motion, realizing what you need and how you're lifting. So it really just helps you maximize a lift, and that's what you want to get out of something like that. And I have been using that feature like crazy, and I absolutely love it. And those are my favorite features Tonal's implemented. But if there's anything you'd like to know more about the Tonal, let me know. Comment down below, and I'll try to create a video for you on that. But until next time, here's to a healthier you, and have a good one.